the project began with our clients Deepika and Pankaj telling us that they had traveled a lot of countries and lived in many different houses, and now they wanted a house here in Vadodara, away from the hustle and bustle of the city. The only brief that the client gave us was that they wanted a very simple and a house which was close to nature. The site is located in the outskirts of Vadodara on a plot area of 7,400 square feet in a gated community with lot of greenery around. The plot is a square plot facing the north. On the south we have the clubhouse, which is only a ground structure, and the wind direction being like this. We decided to orient the house in the north-south axis, keeping the east and the west open, to have garden and to have lot of sunlight. We also had to make the house Vastu compliant. So we took the Vastu Purush Mandala, the 9 grid, and we started with the planning. Now in this, the center part has to be open. So we decided to have our courtyard over here. Then, considering the Vastu, we took the entry from the north, the kitchen in the southeast, and bedroom in the southwest. Following this, the planning started evolving. So we started having the living, the dining and the kitchen on the east side, so that all of these areas could have the connectivity with the garden, as well as it could have good morning sunlight. So this is how our visual axis developed inside as well as outside. On the west, we had bedroom. In the center, we placed the family living. And in the front, we have a car garage. So here also, it started to connect outside with the garden, as well as the dining and the family living formed the secondary visual axis of the house. At the end, we placed the staircase to connect all the floors above. Continuing the central axis of the courtyard on the first floor, it continues as a bridge, having overlooking areas onto the dining. And then having bedrooms and other requirements on either side. On the last floor, it has an office with a semi-covered area sit out, as well as a beautiful terrace. So the entire mass, which has been evolved from the planning, is a cuboid, which is a solid brick mass. And now, to break this solid brick mass, we thought to introduce a bold form, which is a circle. To have these connections outside with nature, we thought of having huge big openings of glass. So we have these overhangs which protect from the weather. These overhangs are the water channels which collect the rainwater and take it into the rainwater harvesting pit. So for this house, we have taken extreme care in all the details, all the services, including the solar panels. So the solar panels are also arranged in a way that they are not seen anywhere from outside. The central courtyard has a skylight which has a side ventilation system which helps in the passive cooling. On the west side, we've tried to use big trees to cut off the harsh light. By doing all this, we have achieved a good thermal comfort inside, which is less by at least 5 to 6 degrees. So the house revolves around the concept of connections, the connection with nature, the connection with outside, and connection of spaces inside also. And that's how we call it the brick connection.